If you're feeling lost so far in 2026, I want you to watch this video. This is a video that I wish I came across when, I've been dealing with different periods of my life where I'm in a rut, where things just aren't going my way. But I don't want this video to be like every other video on YouTube. To talk about, you just gotta meditate, you just gotta let go, right? Because that's not what you can do sometimes, Right now for me, life certainly is amazing, okay? I won't get into really my situation right now, but I'm in Arizona meeting a bunch of these guys who I'm living with, who I never even knew a few months ago, who I met in Guatemala. And all I've ever wanted was community, was to be around these kinds of people, to elevate me, to lift my spirit up. And now I've received it, and it's been amazing so far. But there's part of me that still knows that there's more out there, internally. And maybe you're like me. Maybe you're living a pretty good year so far, experiencing a pretty good year externally. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're making a lot of money. Maybe you're, you met a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever it may be. But still, deep down, there's this gnawing feeling like your spirit is ready to release something, to let out something. But how do you get to that point, We're so good at wearing masks, putting all this armor, Like you almost feel like clothing is armor. Not to say we're supposed to be nude all the time, but I'm just saying like clothing, hats, any accessories, and then things that are past the physical, just like mental, spiritual boundaries and masks that we put on ourselves. We're not expressing who we truly are. And, as much as I just said earlier that meditation sometimes is not the answer for a lot of people, doing something like that or breath work that I feel more accustomed to and it's easier for me to do, integrate into my life, those moments, those subtle moments where you feel so connected to your inner child, to this amazing feeling that you can't explain, just this euphoric feeling, you feel lighter. That's a part of you that you can access. You don't need to be doing psychedelics or anything. You just need to let go of everything that's not you. So if this year has been challenging for you, what are we in, mid-April? We're almost halfway through the year. It's been intense, right? Intense energy. It's the year of the fire horse in Chinese astrology, right? What do you think that means? Fire and a horse combined. That is fast, that is intense energy. Even Western astrology tells us that 7 planets in Aries just happened. Not sure it's still happening, but the point is, a lot of big things are happening. A lot of big things are coming. And if things haven't been working your way, don't worry. Stop worrying so much. Let go. We're not even halfway through the year. What's meant for you will find you. It will. Over and over in my life this has happened, And I don't want to flex here talking about like how good things are right now for me in terms of like my situation externally, living with a bunch of guys, but it's one example because a few months ago, I was lost, I was confused, I was alone, and all I ever wanted was what I'm having right now. Not the money, not even the traveling, just being around the right people. I wish more men, and women too, would experience this. Sometimes that's all you need. I swear to God, it's so simple, but so profound. A lot of men and women, a lot of people in general, their soul yearns for this, but their mind gets in the way. Let go of your mind, let go of your thoughts. Just be who you are. Okay? Be who you are. So as we continue the year of the fire horse, the intense energy is just gonna get more rapid and more intense, right? Because it's only been actually 3 months of the fire horse energy because it started in middle of April. And now we are middle of April. Started in middle of February. Now we are middle of April. So it's going to continue going. And if you are not in alignment, the fire horse energy will manifest in your life in instability, in chaos. It's up to you to let go of the things that no longer serve you. You know what don't serve you anymore. We all have these inner voices, right? What we should do, what we shouldn't do. And the more you do things that you shouldn't do, that you know you shouldn't do, sorry, it's a bit windy. The more you do things you know you shouldn't do, the further you get from where you want to go, where your soul truly wants to go. And if you're watching this video, I know you want to live in alignment, in soul alignment with your mind and soul connected, right? I've spoken about this many times before. And in order to do that, you gotta let go. You gotta take a second to pause and observe your patterns and behaviors that you know you shouldn't be doing. Maybe you need to have those tough conversations with your spouse, with your kids, with whoever it may be. And it's only then that you could truly, truly transcend into the next level. Go from girl to woman, from boy to man, right? We don't have those rites of passages in society, really. We've lost the art of what it means to have masculine or feminine transcendence. But it's a topic for another time. Just want you to know that everything is going to be okay. Okay? I'm telling myself this because things have been going, on and off. Ebbs and flows of life, right? So just know you're okay. You're loved. I love you. And I want the best for you. And I know we're going to crush it. We're going to so crush it. I know it. I feel it deep in my bones, my core, my essence. Every cell in my body knows that there's big things happening, big things coming. So I want the best for you. I want you to know that you're not alone. You have me, other people to share unconditional love with. Because we're all humans, right? We're all in this together, right? Hope you enjoy this one. If you want to connect, to chat, just to have a conversation, I'd love to do that. Links down below to have a call. I also offer one-on-one mentorship to discuss things like this, to be full alignment, making money online, doing something you love, you're passionate about, all that kind of stuff. Do that as well. But other than that, much love. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Now we're heading over to the place with the boys to lock in, do some work, feel connected to something bigger than us. And it's amazing. And also, if you want to be a part of something like this, comment down below or book a call with me and we can have a chat. But you're the fire horse, baby. Let's get it. Peace out.